What's up, guys? Welcome back to Battle Rap It Up podcast with your two hosts, leskuzzy and Vinique. What's up, man? What's good, buddy?
What's the vibes?
Nothing
The
much, man.
vibes.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? Before we get anywhere, cause we want to say, cause we have to give a round of applause to URL, the head, the fans, and we want to give them a round of applause. Because they released the battles on Monday. When we record our podcast, they released the battles.
Oh yeah, they did do that. I got that notification. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations, URL. So let's since the battles have been released, I know that you haven't watched the battles yet, right?
Yeah, I don't even have the app to watch it, but I still get the notifications, which is weird. I thought I wouldn't get them, but
Yeah. So I watched the battles, and let me say, after watching the battles, I've like came to a conclusion, right? So the first battle happened was Danny Myers versus Ev, right? Am I right?
mm-hmm.
And I would say how I had the battle, I had Av winning the first round and the third round. I had Av winning the first round and the third round. And
I can't fully judge all those battles. I would rewatch because remember we couldn't fully judge them. And on top of that, not for nothing, we basically only heard one side, but we kind of know. Like I feel like Danny and Av is a 2-1 either way type situation.
yeah, so
I would probably go with Danny Loki.
yes. So I had Av low key. So that's what I had. And now coming to Charlie Clips and Luke Castro.
That's the clear one. That's the clear one. We
Remember
still
I
need to
said
rewatch it, but that's the clear one.
when I said Luke Castro was gonna when I said Luke Castro was gonna do like, I was like, yeah, Luke Castro might be was wilding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was wilding. But hell, oh my goodness, Charlie was on a different level, man.
Charlie was bugging, yo.
Yo, he like in that second round when he started talking about every slogan that Luke Castro have.
You talking about what, babe?
I'm potting.
Why you hard?
I said I'm potting.
Oh,
So
okay.
so when Charlie Clips was like when he started, he's a 60, like
I think it's
he's a
okay.
raw.
I'm about to.
He said he's a raw, but he's like Luke Castro is a raw, but not a human being. His 5% bars, 5% performance, 20%, 90% slogans. And he's like, yeah, have I ever? He's like that. He's like he woke up one day and he saw a pot. He saw the stuff, and that's when he came up with Ripper Pot, with the Victor Pot, and he was walling. Then he had that's when like there's a part where he was rapping. Oh yeah, when he said I don't like you, let me. You know how Lucas says let me win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he said I don't like you. The let me win slogan. He's like I don't like it. So when he did that, that's when this the I feel like Heyman is the best high man next to Charlie. Heyman is probably next to Tay Rock of the people I don't want to be high man. Him, Loso, and Tay Rock are like crazy because when Charlie Clips started rapping and he did like the slogans, he started like he looked at Charlie Clips. He's like, "Yo, are you okay?" He's like, "Is everything okay at home?" He's like, "Yo, what are you doing? He's like, are you okay?" And when he did that, and Charlie Clips replied, "He's like, no, I'm not okay." So
You
yeah,
know, you need some. I think you gotta be the person who's there.
so Yeah, but he did I didn't watch Calico versus Chess. I feel like we had like a clear winner. Did we have a winner for that one?
People are debating who won that, and I think it shouldn't really be a debate. It's 2-1 either way, but Calico kind of failed the third in my opinion, and then that second is clear to me, and the first is clear. So I don't know. I think Calico just fucked up the third because he said the same shit that he said for the first two rounds. So, but a lot of other people are saying, "Yo, Calico won this clearly because he choked in the third," and I'm like, I don't know about that.
All right.
Shut up, bro. That's
So that
babysitting.
was like the first topic for this. Our podcast is gonna have like a small. We have like a few topics to touch on. But let's talk about all right. RBE. This I think this is the topic, and I feel like people are gonna hate me for saying this, and people will say I'm probably siding with Yuri after I say this, right? So RBE has a. I guess this is. I don't know if this is an intergender card or anything, but they announced that New Jersey Twerk versus Miss Hustle on April 30th. You see, I think people are gonna say I'm gonna be biased, but I feel like RBE has been shooting themselves in the foot. Am I wrong?
How are they shooting themselves? Because
Because
I don't think so. But yeah.
all right, look. So we are having like listen to me. There will be a battle, right? There's Kings versus Queens 3 in North Carolina on the same day on Caffeine, right? And you know the biggest battle right now is Jazz versus Geechee, and where the New Jersey Twerk who just got suspended from URL. And Miss Hustle, I guess Miss Hustle doesn't have an opponent for Kings versus Queens. And this is a rematch, right? From Queen of the Rings, the 1 round battle between New Jersey Twerk versus Miss Hustle. So I feel like I've noticed this. This is like RBD does this a lot. That's what I'm saying. They might be shooting themselves in the foot because they always. I don't know if they plan this or it's just a coincidence, but I feel like this is not a coincidence, right? Where we all know that if anyone has to choose which event to watch, most people are gonna choose URL. Am I lying?
Nah, I think what it is like RBE kind of like I don't know. They move a little different.
Yes.
They'll have a big battle, and it would be only that battle. But URL will have like a couple battles that'd be crazy, or they'll have like surprising battles. Like right now, they just taking Danny to the next level. You know, Danny is going to accept the battle anywhere, but he hasn't been on the RBE stage like more than what, like twice, maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
Like
But
they got to do shit like that. Like they need those type of people.
yeah, I'm saying, I feel like this is why I'm saying they're shooting themselves in the foot because I feel like it was all. I'm not mad with Miss Hustle versus New Jersey Detroit happening on RBE, right? The part where I'm saying that they're shooting, let's be honest,
Didn't that battle already happen?
it happened. It was a 1 round, so I guess this is a 3 round battle. Even though I feel like there's no point.
No.
There's no point.
Oh wait, I feel like I know your point to this. But go ahead.
You know my point?
Yeah, the overall point. I know.
Yeah. So why we like my overall point is why we having 2 events, and I have a feeling this is gonna be intergender card again. So we are having 2 intergender cards on the same day. And now like RBE has shown themselves like RBE have done this before, where they're throwing two events. They throw an event the same day as you're throwing an event, and you're always overlook, or you're always overlooks, over not overlooks, always have a step forward further than RBE, and I feel like that ARP has to make a decision or find a way, because they are always going to be, if they want to try to be the rivals to URL, they gotta find a way not to be always having the same similar cards in the same day, because URL is always gonna win. Let's be honest. If anyone has to choose which event to watch, most people, 90% of the people they're gonna choose URL over RBE on the same day. And
hold on, I think your main overall point is like they should branch off, like do something different.
Yeah.
They always somehow do the same exact thing as URL,
yeah,
or as this people at the same time.
Yeah.
King of the Dot is King of the Dot because it's different. Like,
Yeah.
and people watch it because it's different. Like, they gotta find that thing, but I don't think they will, because they kind of use a lot of the same battlers. Like,
yeah, I'm saying like King of the Dot even sometimes uses the same battlers from URL. Like they take like Snake Eyes. We have seen Geechee there. We have seen B Dot was once there. Oops, they have been used some of the same battlers, right? But they're different. They don't. King of the Dot is more respected because they don't do this. They never do two. Whenever URL has an event, we don't have a King of the Dot event. Like last week, we had a URL event, right? Right? King of the Dot just did an event this week. They tried their best to always have their own way, like have their own weekend. Where RBE have done this wherever they're always going to be on the same weekend as URL, and I feel like that's diminishing into their brand, and that's messing up they're messing up their growth, because every single time when they do that, one, they lose the pay-per-view. Let's be honest, most people don't like paying pay-per-view. That's why most people were happy when URL went to Caffeine.
Low key, I don't even. I mean, yeah, no, but I don't even think people was really hype about the Caffeine thing, because I've seen a lot of comments saying, "What is Caffeine? What is this? I'm used to pay-per-view, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
And then you get the app, and now they're struggling to pay $8 a month. Like,
Yeah.
Smack is addressing it. Every time they ask him, like, he's addressing it that way because people really don't want to spend the money. Like, he was like, "Yo, I did this for free for 10 years." Like technically, he didn't do it for free. He got sponsorships. He got this. He got that. You got the views from the YouTube itself. Like, you didn't do this for free. But he's saying that because nobody is paying. Not nobody, but a lot of people are trying to not pay for this app. Like,
yeah, but let's be honest. If people actually think, and imagine people paying $50 to watch the event live, right? Where URL does a free battle, does a free, they're streaming for free, right? King vs. Queens is going to be streamed for free, right? Then you pay $8 a month. That's pretty much equivalent to $50. Let's say $8 a month. Let me calculate. Every single time every month. It's not even. It won't, like, it might be like 4 months to get to like 50 or near $50, right? Like 4 months, and right, $8 like 16. Yeah, like 4 to 6 months. 4 to 16 months, 4 to 6 months to get 50. Where then RBE does events every 2 months, so people are spending more money, and they always find themselves way in the same weekend as Yara, and it's technically is messing around. It's messing their brand even though they try to say we are the wreckers, no, you can't always say we are the wreckers. Most people,
Okay.
if you want to be the wreckers, have your own weekend. Like I feel like this is where I feel like ARP, him as a businessman, it still needs growth because like for example,
Okay.
like when Com 23 happened, right? Remy Ma said one, I didn't want when I chose the weekend for a reason because the first weekend was URL had an event. Band was like the first week of February, right? The second week was the Super Bowl. The following week was the All Star game, the NBA All Star game. So he's like, I'm not gonna try to fight with all this. Like URL is gonna take most of the media, right, on that weekend. The Super Bowl is gonna everyone watches the Super Bowl on that Sunday. Then the All Star weekend, the NBA All Star weekend is taken. So she's like, I chose February 27th for a reason because there was nothing that was happening that weekend. So I chose that day for a reason. And with RBE, I feel like they need to try to do that with like whenever let's say I'll say if it's a coincidence they're having the same day, same type of card on the same day, is weird, but I don't think it's a coincidence. I think they did this on purpose. But I feel like they need to find a way to actually do something where rebrand. Like let's say RBE, like let's say we have one weekend for RBE, people are watching RBE, and it will help them grow more in like in the future, have their own type of battlers. They have to develop their own battlers, not always having to rely to some battlers who are having issues with URL to come to their league. Where now they have like, okay, we have now our own type of battlers that we pretty much built from RBE. And that's why I feel like every time most other battle like new battlers rather go to URL more than RBE because RBE doesn't have that development. They don't give you like time to develop, and they don't do much to help you become a better artist. Where URL does it, and RBE has been in this. They've been working now. What I think they're now 6 years old, and they still haven't figured out how to work. So it's weird, but hey, I feel this is. I know that with this take I took, I feel like I'm gonna get much hate from saying that RBE right now are technically what they are diminishing themselves. They are not doing anything different, and they're just copying from URL and thinking that they're gonna be better than you. Them how they talk, they want to be better than URL, but they're not gonna be better than URL when you throw events the same day as URL. Like for
I
example,
feel you. I feel you. But for argument's sake,
Oh,
URL technically does all the same shit that the other leagues do.
no. We're not.
Like as
No.
soon as King of the Dot got in a
No.
bag with the tournaments, URL started doing tournaments. Now you see Ultimate Madness every couple months. Like
but
URL do that same shit. I think the real big difference is the battlers themselves, and that's why King of the Dot is King of the Dot and URL is URL, because you are technically a smack rapper or you're technically a King of the Dot rapper. Like it's just whereas though RBE don't really have that, they kind of just have URLs leftover rappers or not good enough to be on URL type rapper, like shit like that. Like the best thing that happened to them was probably Bankhead. Like everybody else is already URL established rappers and been on a couple different, stages. Like look at Hitman, Cassidy, this person, that person. Like it's a lot. So
Yeah.
Big Cannon, Young Cannon, like so I think that's really the big thing. Like all of them kind of do the same shit. It's just really the rappers themselves.
Yeah, I feel like no. Let's be honest. Who came up with it? Who first came with the tournament? Who brought back the tournament first? Was it King of the Dot or URL?
I think it was King of the Dot because didn't they get signed to Twitch around the same time that Caffeine
No,
bad stuff happened?
no. The pandemic. That's when they went to Twitch. So URL came with the tournament first because I remember. I remember URL talking about the tournament the year way like 2 years before the tournament was introduced. Because I remember that's when people literally wanted like they knew that the tournament was coming, but they didn't know how. Because I know that the tournament was people were talking about the tournament end of 2018 and 2019 we were like trying to figure out when is the tournament, who's going to be on the tournament. Then they announced the tournament late 20. They announced that the tournament was coming back late 2019, and the pandemic happened, so the tournament was shut down because the tournament was supposed to happen in March. I remember that. Then the Grand Prix was the announced Grand Prix, so Euro came back with the tournament first, and King of the Dot came back with the Grand Prix tournament, and understandably, King of the Dot at the time they had no events, and I don't think they do events no more. They just do the tournament style that they do now. So, hey, it's King of the Dot. That's what. But let's talk. All right, it was me. Like when I saw that, I was like, it gave me like a thing, like made me thinking like they have done this. I think I've seen this like 3 or 4 times where RBE does this, where they're the same event in URL, and it always messes them up. And people, let's be honest, we all say like we don't really watch RBE battles like that because what do we get from there? Really?
Oh wait. The reason why people don't watch them that much because one, they do them on the same day. I do agree they should not do them on the same day or even same weekend. I don't know why that keep happening, but whatever. It just keeps happening. But the battles themselves aren't big enough. Like the only battle that's big enough is the main event, and it's usually Hitman versus Cassidy. It's usually Cassidy versus this person. It's like it's leftover URL niggas get in the bag. Like that's it. Like it's Charlie Clips versus Farrah. Like it's not like actual talent. Like
yeah,
if RBE gets the next Geechee Gotti, then RBE will become something. But until then, I don't
that's
think
the problem with RBE. They don't develop their own talent. That's what I'm saying. They never do this. They don't develop their own talent. And
that's cap. That's they don't get the right people that like develop the talent. Like Bankhead was talent. Say what you want to say about Bankhead, but he was the talent. Like
but let's be honest,
he was nice.
Bankhead had made his. Bankhead just went there.
But that's why I don't understand. You so
But he also had like URL battles, but smaller events like Band, Born Legacy. He had battle in URL, and he had created a name for himself on smaller leagues. So when RBE came out, I feel like they should have pushed Bankhead to be like this, like their name, like the face of their league for a moment, right? But they don't do that.
Yeah, they tried that push for a little bit. I think. Yeah, Bankhead was around for a little bit. He was.
So
I don't know. They just need the newer thing, or maybe a newer style, and then they'll probably get something new.
But see, my thing is, how do you
look? This is what I'm saying. Like every time, like RBE right now, they're supposed to be the top 3, right, league, right? But I feel like the Riot is now in that conversation. Am I wrong? The Riot throw battles. They are a small league, right? They're a small league. Geechee got his own league.
Yeah, because the fact that he was like, oh shoot.
But the Riot only gets that because it's Geechee Gotti's league. Like it's not because the Riot is doing something. Like they only get that because it's Geechee's league.
But look, I'm saying how they like when they do that, right? How they present themselves, how they market themselves. Like for example, Not even mentioning Geechee guy versus A-Ward when they did that card, but other battle like whenever they did like they literally made sure that they were not on the same weekend as URL. Like when Rim and Brendan is a Riot rapper. He started at the Riot and went to URL. And well, how he got there was how they developed. Like the Riot develops their own talent. Say what you want, they develop their own talent, and I like it. Where RBE don't have that structure or them hiring knobs. I don't want to say it was a bad move because Knobs has found some of the best rappers, but Knobs recently has not found any good rappers. Back in the day, Knobs did find, he found who, like the Breeze of the world, the T-Top of the world, the Tay-Rocks of the world. He had found those. The John John of the world. He found a good amount of rappers. But now, Knobs has not found that talent yet. He has not yet found the talent, and I feel like it's time. They need to find somebody who's gonna be that guy who goes to smaller events, like go to We Go Hard, go to the Battle Academy, go to all these Get to the Garden, find these smaller people. Go to smaller events, go to Tampa, go to all these places. There are small leagues in there. Go find a talent that nobody knows. Develop them. Put them in the limelight. Promote them. Create a buzz around them. Like for example, even though we didn't know much about, we didn't know, like for example, Easy the Blockhead is now on Bel Air, right? He's now on Bel Air, and Easy. Let's be honest. Easy made a name for himself. From where? Let's be honest. Easy made a name for himself from smaller leagues after smaller leagues. He went to RBE. RBE had a chance to have Easy on their league, but they messed the bag up. They had a chance to have J2 on their league. They messed the bag up. Yoshi was once there. Messed the bag up when Yoshi first came out. She was on RBE. They didn't develop her. They didn't give it enough backing and push to make it big. She went to King of the Queen of the Ring, URL. From there, she became Yoshi. Right? Where they had all these people in their hands when they were trying to be somebody. Abi had all these people and they messed up the bag. They fumbled it. They didn't develop. They didn't try to keep them. And that's where I'm saying Abi gotta find their own lane. Develop your own rappers. If you develop your own rappers, those rappers are gonna be loyal to you. When they're loyal to you, then you have a chance to rival URL. The reason why King of the Dot and URL are like neck and neck is because King of the Dot developed their own type of rappers. Yes, we can say some of them are all white, but let's be honest, some of them are good. And I feel like RBE has messed up the bag. But hey, that's me. That's my take. And
I agree with you. I agree with you with most of that.
Yeah. But all right, the next topic. So remember last episode when we were asking, we wanted to know what was going on with 40 Bars and why she backed out on the event where she was in, on the event where she was there.
So you guys know.
So I finally found 40 Bars finally made a video apologizing, but she said what she tried to say was She said there was something. She like, yeah, I have so much things that was going on. That's why I could not rap. Blah 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 and blah.
Wait. All right. So I didn't know there was a whole response video. You could play it as whatever. But wait, because I seen a video titled "Yo 40 bars." 40 bars skipped out on her own battle because of anxiety.
Nah, bro. This ain't.
Fam. She has been rapping how long, yo? She has been doing this battle rap thing for how long, yo? And she missed out on what, yo? Because of anxiety? How was you in the crowd and not on the stage? And you no-showed? What? She wouldn't have got her second half, and she would have had to pay me for the first half. You got me fucked up. What? Because of anxiety, you couldn't battle. How many days did you have to prepare for this?
Only because he didn't hear me.
What was it, a month or two?
Yeah, almost a month or two.
Because that was announced a while ago. I didn't even know it was happening when it was happening. I thought she skipped out of the battle because she didn't know it was happening, just like I didn't.
No,
you telling me
it was like a month. Yeah, month. She had like.
You telling me that she woke up that day, got dressed, probably got a new wig, lace front, something, whatever. You know how she go. She probably put on a fresh cheetah print. And you telling me that she skipped out on the battle because of anxiety?
Hey man, she was dealing with.
She's been battling how long, yo?
She was dealing. Maybe the anxiety kicked in at that moment, man. You know?
Hey yo, pack her up, yo. Pack her up, dog. She gotta go, dog. The old lady rappers have to get packed up, bro. A lot of them have to get packed up. Like, we need people who perform. We need people who can show up. Like, we can't do this no more. Like, it's too much at this point. We cannot keep doing this. Like, nah.
Hey, she said she was feeling the anxiety. I gotta believe it, man. She was a lot, man.
You're getting paid to rap. I don't understand. You're getting paid to do this. What? Like, what do you mean your anxiety? Hey, yo, if you don't get on that stage, like, what?
I think I'll find the video, but I don't know where it's at.
Listen, you can play the video. I don't listen. If she say because of anxiety, I had too much going on that day. This was the only thing you were supposed to do today, other than your personal life, your kids, stuff like that. That's important. That's what I thought happened because they said she was in the crowd and she was going to battle, and somehow she missed it. And I said, "How did you make it to the event and you didn't battle?" Because of anxiety. Leslie, if I ever pay you something and you don't battle, you don't do it because of anxiety, I swear to God, I would never pay you again. I would never talk to you again.
Wait.
What?
Where did I see the video?
No, that's never happened.
Fam, you not giving me... I'm not giving you whatever the fuck just so you could... You know what, bro? I'm good, dog. I'm good. That shit is, the nastiest shit I've ever heard in my life. Because of anxiety, like, how much did she get paid? Now I want to know how much they paid her. If they paid her like $20K, yo, pack her up, dog. Pack her up. They could have paid some dyke off the street, like $2,000 to go battle Coffee. Nah, that shit crazy. That's disgusting.
He do. He be looking at me like, "Fuck's wrong with you?"
I can't find the video. Oh yeah, I saw who did I see it from? The better politics or something. It was like, yeah. It was so weird because she said it was anxiety. Hold on, we better find one. Guys, we don't have much here, so 40 bars. Apologize, right? Oh, TMZ. So we gotta play the video and we gotta hear what she says.
let's get into it. It's not like a whole big thing or whatever. This is like what you like. You don't think it's like it's not about being scared. It's about I said I was gonna do a job.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't show up and do the job. It's like wild. Like it's a lot of factors. Like it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come on here to make a bunch of excuses. I came on here to like not be a coward. You know what I'm saying? And just not like be on no bullshit or whatever the case may be. But
40, get to the point.
That's wrong.
Get to the point. 40.
I was supposed to go battle Coffee on the Queen of the Ring card. I didn't go do that. I allowed, and I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna make no excuses for it, but I'm sorry because I understand that people spend time, money, preparation, and things like that. So I'm totally apologetic in that means. Niggas know before we battle, like I get a whole bunch of like super anxiety, like I go through this whole big thing, like crying and flipping out, and it's like a whole big thing with me with battle rap, right? No excuses. Like,
Hey yo, cut that off.
So,
cut that off from me, yo.
Do that, Norm.
Hey yo, pack her up, dog. Pack her the fuck up. Hey, she gotta get packed up. Cause who the fuck paid her for her not to show up in battle? Who the fuck did that?
She said anxiety. Are you gonna stop? Hold on.
I get major anxiety every battle, but yeah, this one I was in the crowd and I wasn't gonna battle. What? What?
She said I want to yank it by a dress. No, so it's okay for me to go in. He cannot, the bit is off limits.
No, I just listen. That's just you got it. You got it from here. All I know, my only take is pack her up. That's it. That's it. Pack her up.
Let's hear like
yo. Send her where John at. Pack her up, yo.
That was like what? That was like a few minutes. Like man, it was like what? 1 minute. Let's give it like another 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's give it up to 3 minutes, right? Maybe she might explain what happened. I don't know. So we gotta continue the video. We're gonna give it a benefit of the doubt. Hold on.
Whatever the case may be, but in addition to that, like there were a few other personal factors that I couldn't really share with anybody around me, outside of maybe one or two people who knew what was going on, and I'm not gonna lie, like it completely like fucked up my ability to come and do my job as a battle rapper. There's no excuse around it. I don't know how the fuck I can rectify the situation and make I don't know. People spent money to come out, took time off of work, bought flights, hotels, outfits, all kind of shit, and with all respect to that, I really don't know how to fix it. I won't minimize it. I'm not going to sit here and give you guys a whole bunch of excuses and things like that. I will say this. I've seen a few things online, and I've noticed that some people are saying, like, like everybody's speculating, and you know what? That's my fault because I've allowed this much time to pass before I address the situation. Okay. And my apologies for that. I don't want anybody to think that I didn't take it seriously. I don't want anybody to blame Queen of the Ring or anything like that. All of my business was completely taken care of as it should have been. I didn't show up because I allowed personal things and a few other things. Like it's weird. I don't think you guys would understand if I got into it outside of, like I said, personal things and a few other aspects like that. Fucked with me to the point where I was not able to perform.
40. Pick it up. I tried to give you a benefit of doubt, but yeah, pick it up. Pick it up, man.
She should have did that in a 2-on-2 versus Jazz. Yo, tell her pack it up. It's over. It's done with. Don't ever touch the stage again.
That type of thing because she gave up.
Don't ever try to close a contract or start a contract with nobody, no matter who it is. RBE, Queen of the Ring. Hey, yo, pack it up. I can't believe, like, yo, what are you talking about? You was there and didn't battle. I could understand you. I understand that you missing all your material or blanking on your material before you show up somewhere and say anxiety and just don't battle. What? Like, who does that? Why would you do that?
Right? There's something.
Pack it up, yo. Tell your man's pack it up. I don't ever want to see her on the stage again.
Yeah. The way we talk to each other, two people think. Because my brother was like,
Leslie, you got it from here because I'm done. I'm done. Your man's.
That's
I'm
not
done.
my man's.
Your man's. Send her wherever John went and disappeared. Send her over there, yo.
Yo, Jaya's gonna come for you, man.
Yo, no, he not, because he know he packed it up. He retired. He retired after that 3-0.
Can I see you?
Jaya.
Trying to tickle me.
Yeah, all your kids know my name. Oh, I feel so special.
No, man. Tell her pack it up, yo. Her, John, Big Cannon, Reed Dollars.
Why is Reed getting packed up?
Not Reed Dollars. Who was the other one? Rich Dollars. That's the one. Rich Dollars.
She was like, is that Malaysia?
Yeah, all them. Pack all of them up.
Hey, man, she said she was dealing with anxiety. We gotta give her a benefit of the doubt, man. She was dealing with anxiety, you know. But all right, now let's get to. I think that I can defend you 40. You say you don't know how to fix this. We know. Retire. There you go. You can retire. That's how you can fix it. But now we got another. Now back to the Nightlight news. Y'all know he's not Philly, but he's part of Philly. So yesterday was King of the Dots season 1 final. With 2 battle rappers was Bill Collector versus Pass, or aka Password. He would the battle, from what I hear, unfortunately I could not watch the battle for a reason unknown. For reason 1, my phone that has Twitch broke. I broke my phone. No, I didn't break it. It fell and the screen, the LCD broke, so I can't watch. So that's why I'm right now using the iPhone right now. But so I couldn't watch the battle, but from what I hear, it was a good battle. It was a great battle, and from most of the judges, they were saying Bill Collector won 3-0. It was not like a bad 3-0, except for one judge who said she had Password with the 2-1. But most of the judges had Bill Collector winning 3-0 or Bill Collector winning 2-1. So if you hear me saying that, that means Bill Collector is now 100,000 richer today on Sunday. He is $100,000 richer. He has $100,000 in his bank account or as a check. I don't know if he cashed it yet, but man, what you want to say to Bill? Anything?
Did she eat on that one? She ate?
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
You want to say anything about Bill winning 100,000? But hey, so Bill, well, we want to say congratulations, Bill. I think he's the first guy to be in 2 different finals.
You know what? I got
Congrats to Bill, cuz. It's my guy.
So, yeah. So Bill is now $100,
Nah, that's so much.
$100,000 richer, and hey,
I'm finna tell you something.
we really had nothing to say this week. We had like a few
You know what?
things,
You goof,
but hey, you want to say anything to the fans before we finish?
baby.
Thank you for the support,
Oh yeah,
the subscribers, the likes, the comments, everything.
yeah. Let's
Um,
look at the subscriber count real quick before we leave out here.
every time we look at it, it's about damn near 30 to 50 more people.
Yeah,
So that shit is dope every time I see that. Where we at now? We at 600 yet?
we are not chilling 600, but we are five. We on 500 and 536.
536? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I think last John was, it was like 505, 515, something like that.
Yeah.
So I like that. I mean, we always moving up. We always moving up. We always doing something.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, even with slow episodes, we still find something to talk about, find something to do.
Oh yeah. Well, before we close out, man, this is like a comedy thing, but it's still like they're presenting as battle rap part, so it's comedy. Like, have you ever watched like the Super Hot Fires, the battles, and then he just
Yes, he just battled Blueface.
yeah.
I got Super Hot Fire 2-1.
I got I got Super Hot Fire with 3-0. I didn't.
Oh my god.
That man was wily, man.
Nah, that shit is hilarious. What he
Even
be
the host
doing?
was like, "Yo, that's light, man. That's light." What Tay Rock says, that's light. I was like, "Oh yeah, y'all watch better rap. I like it." He's like, "That's light, man." He said,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
"I
crazy
bounce
when you
it."
see a
He's like,
legend
"I
come back.
bounce it. I shoot it, then I miss it. Oh, not sight. I switched it." So yeah, man. I think I think we had a slow week, mostly because not really nothing happened. We had you were saying that they're saying Susef and Cortez not gonna happen.
Yeah, so I see in a video, I believe it was Vada, or it might have been Jim's, one of them, because I follow both of them. But yeah, I believe Sue Surfers Cortez will not be rescheduled. So usually when they miss a battle, they start rescheduling, figuring out what they're going to do with it, and they just decided, you know what, we're not going to reschedule it. So, yet again, Cortez takes the L. Hopefully that's a lie. Hopefully that because but yet again, Cortez is getting vaulted, taking the L. It's funny, but it's not funny because that's a real big battle for him, and it's kind of fucked up. But yeah, shout out to Cortez.
Hey, from what I
Shout
know,
out the bullshit that happened. All
most of the
that.
stuff they're saying they just didn't make. They're not really haven't made a decision because
I mean, maybe it was fake. Maybe it was clickbait. Like I said, I only seen the headline. I didn't watch the actual video.
yeah.
I haven't been once you start doing
Hey, yo,
podcasting
I have
talking
a
about battle
question
rap
though.
news, you don't actually be watching the battle rap news people.
Yeah.
Because I have to come in here and give my original opinion every time. So I stopped watching them. Like I see what's going on, but I don't really watch the content anymore.
Me too.
Because you gotta give your own opinion. Like I can't sit there and just watch 90 people.
Yeah, I can't watch like even when champion comes on, I just wait after we discuss it. Then I might watch it after I give my opinion. For real, like when we started this podcast, I used to watch most of this like Vlada. I used to watch all those just because they were like media. But since we joined them, I can watch them because I have to come here and give me my honest opinion, my authentic, without anybody influence my opinion. And yeah, but except for one, like when I think last week I did watch Vlada before we recorded. That was the only time I watched him, but it didn't influence my opinion. It was just something I needed to do. But hey, guys, we want to say thank you for the support. Thank you for the views. Hopefully next week we might have a topic. I don't know.
We
Hey,
might need to come up with some topics because honestly, it's been slow between the battles not happening and shit. Like it's been real
real
slow.
slow.
Like it's crazy.
Like
Um,
we might have to come up with a topic. We might have to come up with like maybe we might do like a quick like thing where we just gonna give you an insight of what battles we like all time list where we did a list of like the battles that we want to more. If you like that, just give a short
yeah,
like we'll make it like just give us like 20 likes. Maybe we'll do that next episode where we just gonna do like a like thing where we tell y'all come with a list of the top battles that we feel like, and if you're new into battle rap you have to watch in our top 10 battles of all time. So
that's dope. That's dope. I feel like we should also talk about how we judge battles.
yeah,
Um, a lot of people don't understand, but since it's opinionated, it's always going to land on your opinion more than fact.
yeah,
Because back then it used to be more fact based. Like yeah, it's still opinionated, but it's still fact based. Because if someone choked but got their stuff back, it didn't matter. They still lost. But if you see that now and you see Chess do that in the third round versus Calico and all that shit happen, you'd be like, you know what, maybe Chess did win. Maybe Chess didn't win. Like, like I before we start recording, I seen a video by Vada, because now he just puts shit in he puts basically what he feels in the fucking title now. But he put something like Calico, y'all bugging. Calico definitely beat Chess 2-1. And I'm like, or Calico for sure beat Chess. And I'm like, I don't know. Because I feel like that second, Chess clear. And first, Calico clear. Third, he fucked up because he said the same shit for the last 2 rounds. So it's like, shit like that is kind of just different.
yeah.
So how you judge should be
Too,
talked about.
like I'll be honest. Maybe next episode might be us creating our own topic where we gonna give y'all an insight on how we judge battles and how people should judge battles. I feel like like I feel like
Yeah.
I've seen this. I'm
And
with
shit don't be happening too. That's another thing that
yeah,
be pissing me off. Nothing be happening.
like we don't
Unless somebody getting punched in the face. And then in that type of content I don't really want to talk about. Like
yeah, like nothing is
everybody talking about
like
stumbles
after
for
like
like a month. Like, come on, why?
yeah, like after like our first few episodes when things were happening on Twitter Spaces, yeah, nothing really has been happening, and mostly because Susef said he's gonna back down from doing like Twitter Spaces every single day, and he said we're only gonna do it one Twitter Space where we're gonna address one thing, like for the face off. Whenever we do like the face off for everyone on Mina Menace, they're gonna do one time Twitter Space, then they shut it down for like until the near the battle date. So yeah, but really nothing really been happening, and people bear with us. We trying to give you a topics, and so if you want us to give you a list, well, we both have gonna have two different lists, and if I think our list might be similar to each other, or we might differ, or how because we both are two different people, number one, and we both like two different styles. So that's why we started this podcast. It's not like we both like the same similar styles. We started this because both of us we don't like the same people. Yeah, we have like our top three might be similar, but we really don't like the same people. So yeah, but hey, people, we want to say thank you guys. I know that we have said this before. Thank you for the support. Vote to 1,000, and see you guys next week. Peace.